Shine bright up all night. We're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes. We're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only a day. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shelvin. If you're new here, feel most welcome and thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch my content. I really do appreciate that. So guys, I'm starting this vlog right straight from the kitchen because I want to bake tea scones, plus I will see if I'll make some mandazis. Yeah, so I want to show you guys how I usually make my own tea scones. There are so many ways to make tea scones, so everyone has his or her own way. Yeah, so I want to show you my simplest way of making tea scones. Yeah, so that's what we want to do right now. Then we'll move to the next thing. I have some clothes to fold. Then I also have some throw blankets to wash. Yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in, and yeah, let's make the tea scones. So I had already washed all my baking trays and I've already cleaned the oven, so I kept them here to dry up. Yeah, hata zimesha kauka. So let me show you the ingredients I'm going to use to make that. So here I have some flour. This is all-purpose flour. It is not the self-raising flour. So because it is all-purpose flour, I am also going to use baking. So this is baking powder. Then I have some sugar here, 2 eggs. Then this I will use to measure sugar. Yeah, to measure sugar. This is 15 ml tablespoon. Then since this is butter and not butter, sorry, this is salted margarine, and since it is salted margarine, I'll just add a pinch of salt, not much. Yeah, so since I don't have a cutter, sorry, the round one, and I want my tea scones to be round, so I'll use this tumbler. Yeah, I'll use this cup. Then I have my rolling pin here. So what I've realized sijaweka hapa is milk. I'm not going to use yogurt. You can also use yogurt, by the way. Yeah, I've tasted tea scones made from yogurt, but for me I am going to use milk. Yeah, so let me bring milk, then we'll start mixing the ingredients. So guys, the first thing to do is to preheat the oven. Yeah, so I'm going to do that for 10 minutes under 180 degrees. That is both up and down. Is it up and down or bottom and up? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so I'll also warm my milk because I had not shown you the milk in the ingredients I've listed. Yeah, so we move to mixing the ingredients. First, I need to beat my eggs in a bowl. Then I will go ahead and mix the flour. You can also, at this point, you can also sieve your flour if you want to, or you can use it like that. Still, it will work out so long as you mix everything properly and the way they're supposed to be. Yeah, so I didn't sieve my flour. Yeah, I used it like that. So I'm going to mix my flour with margarine. I will use my hands because it should be mixed well. So a spatula can do that perfectly. But if you have the baking machine, well and good. Yeah, so I'm going to mix with my hands and you'll see how it will turn out. Then I'll add some salt. Remember, the margarine I'm using is salted, so I will not add much salt. Then I'll add some baking powder. I will also add some sugar, and for sugar I added 3 tablespoons and a half. Yeah, so that's what I used. That's the amount I added because I'm not going to make a lot of tea scones, just kidogo for myself, my hubby, and my daughter. Yeah, so later on we'll go ahead and start mixing the other ingredients, and that's how the flour should look like. You can see it's not as soft as the way it is. Yeah, so I'll make a well in the flour, then I'll add my egg, then afterwards we'll mix, then go in with the milk. It's as simple as that. And remember, you are not supposed to use cooking oil. Yeah, a friend of mine had asked me if someone uses cooking oil while making tea scones. I'm not sure if it's proper, but I have never used cooking oil while making tea scones. I only use margarine, milk, salt, baking powder, and use baking powder if only you are not using the self-raising flour. If you're using self-raising flour, don't add baking powder. Yeah, so I'm going to mix it up perfectly. Then afterwards I will use my hands because I want the flour to get inside very well, and I need to know the texture of the dough itself. So I'm going to use my hands to make it more easier since my spatula is not that strong. Yeah, so as you can see, that's what we are doing here. And at this point the dough was a bit hard, not that hard, yeah, but it was not giving, so I had to add some milk. And remember not to use water, you're only supposed to use milk. So I added some milk to soften it, and it became well, and it was a bit sticky. Yeah, it was a bit sticky, as you can see. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and add some flour, but before I add some flour, I'm going to transfer it in my surface, a clean surface. Then we'll mix it up well with some flour until it goes into the texture that I want it to be. Yeah.
I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies have tried every.
So I needed my flour for like 3 minutes, and that's how it turned out. So now I am going to take my baking tray. I will go ahead and spread some margarine on it. That's the remaining margarine that was in the measuring cup. So we'll apply using a brush on the baking tin. Then we will also sprinkle some flour. This is to help so that the tea scones won't be sticky on the baking tray, and it will become easier to remove them once they are already baked. Yeah, so I had once baked without prepping my baking tray, and it was a mess. It was a mess. Like, removing them from the baking tray was quite hard. So if you also have a parchment paper, you can use that as well, but for me I don't have one, so I just used some margarine and flour. Yeah, so for the teaspoon dough, it is not necessary you let it rise, it is not necessarily. So I've already spread it on the surface, and I used my plastic tumbler to achieve the shape that I wanted them to be. I've never seen any other shape of tea scones. They are usually round, if I'm not wrong. If they're in another shape, you can tell me, but I know for baking you can always bake in any shape that you want. So mine are going to be round, so we'll go ahead and place them on the baking tray. As you can see, they were not that much. Yeah, so afterwards we are going to before we finish up, we need to like cut all the dough. Since I only have these I only wanted to use one baking tray, so I had to ensure they fit, and that's how they turned out to be. You can see they are in round shaped. Yeah, so before we bake them, before we put them in the oven, we are going to use some egg and a brush. Yeah, you can just use one egg, or maybe if you had some left, you apply on the top surface of the tea scones. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. As you can see, just use a brush and some egg, and that's it. You don't need to add anything in the egg. Yeah, so you apply some on top, then we'll go ahead and put them in the oven.
Possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly, I can fly, I can fly.
Under 180 degrees, we are going to bake for 25 minutes, and that is enough. So since the oven was already preheated, always remember to preheat your oven before baking anything. That is what I usually do, at least to help in the generation of the heat. And I'll put my baking tray in the middle, if you've seen that. Yeah, at least for them to cook up well. Since the oven is heated, it's all heated just from also the bottom and the upper part. Yeah, so we are going to bake for 25 minutes. So as the baking continues, I had some clothes that I was supposed to fold, and yeah, this was the best time to do as I wait for my T-scones to get ready. So for my clothes, normally what I do, I just I normally separate them, because if the laundry was mixed up, that is our clothes and my baby's clothes, I separate my baby's clothes from ours. Then I can go ahead and start folding, maybe start with hers, then goes to ours. Either way, yeah, I just have my ways of doing things. Yeah, so I'm going to fold these as I wait for the T-scones to get ready.
I can fly. I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies have tried every possibility. Ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly.
So let me welcome all the new subscribers. If you are new here, feel most welcomed, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate your support. Yeah, so my name is Shelvin. I'm a mom of one. I enjoy making cooking, cleaning vlogs, and also homemaking videos, not to forget motherhood content. So if that's the kind of content you like and you've not subscribed, please consider doing so. I am on road to 1,500 subscribers. We are almost getting there. Yeah, so please subscribe and also watch my videos. Yeah, and don't skip the ads. Yeah, I post my videos on Tuesday and on Friday. So on Tuesday I post at 3:30 p.m. that is Kenyan time, and on Friday I post at 2:30 p.m. that is also Kenyan time. Yeah, so be sure enough to tune on those days, and you will get some motivation. Yeah.
I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly.
So guys, I'm done folding, and these are the clothes I was folding. These are our clothes, our t-shirts. These ones here are baby's clothes. Yeah, the sweaters are here. These are stockings. This is supposed to be hanged. Then I got her this pretty bag. She loves carrying bag, and they really come in handy when I'm going somewhere with her. We can put some wipes inside. We can put some extra clothes. Yeah. So these ones here are supposed to be hanged in the hanger. These ones are supposed to be ironed, but I'm not going to do that now. Yeah. So the oven has stopped. So I want to go and check our tea scones. Yeah, then these clothes, I'll arrange them later, but I'll do that off camera. So let's go and check our tea scones. Hey, you guys, can you see that? Let me just remove them first. Just look at that. These are going to slap. These are going to slap. Look at that. Look at that. I'm officially a baker, even if I don't have a certificate. I'm so proud of myself. These have turned out really nice. So Tell me why you will not make your own homemade tea scones. Just tell me why. Like, look at these guys. Look at these. Look at these. They're still hot. Look at the inside. Look at the inside. These are going to be yummy. At least I'll have some snacks for my baby to carry to school. Yeah. Tell me why you'll not make your own homemade tea scones. Such a simple recipe. A very simple recipe. And you have yourself some yumminess. Yeah.
Shine bright up all night. We're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes. We're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sun.
So guys, that is how my tea scones turned out. Tell me what you think about them in the comment section. Is it a 10 over 10? A 5 over 10? Yeah. And I got these in a different shape for my baby girl. Yeah. So tell me what you think about them. So the next thing to do is wash some throw blankets that I have been using. So that's what I want to do now. Then we'll air them outside.
Young blood made of gold, a mind you can't control. Running wild, can't come down. My head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this.
And guys, if you've watched up to this point, thank you so much. And please like the video. It's actually free. It's free of charge. You're not charged. So please like the video so that it can be recommended to many people. Yeah, thank you. So I also washed my throw covers. They were dirty. Yeah, I needed to wash them because I don't want to exchange to the other ones that I have. I'm just going to use these ones. Yeah, so since right now it is sunny and this is the perfect weather to wash blankets. I also had a duvet wash, but I was tired. I didn't do that. Yeah, I didn't do that. I ended up washing the throw blankets only, but unfortunately when I aired them the next day the sun was not up and it was really bad. It was really bad, but anyway, so long as they are clean, yeah, so long as they are clean, that's the importance. Yeah, so I used Star Soft fabric softener, the lavender flavored one. Yeah, this is actually my best right now. I use it for all our clothes, both baby's clothes and both hubbies and mine. Plus also, if I want to clean my blankets, I use it. It has a very nice smell compared to the blue one. To me, the blue one kind of smell of babyish. Yeah, when you wash your clothes with the Blue Star Soft, I just feel like you'll be smelling like a baby. Yeah, but either way, it's still a fabric softener. Yeah, so we are going to air the clothes outside, and yeah.
Oh, I got lost on the way to you in an orange sky by the ocean blue. Every mile lost, my soul renewed, taken by the sunrise and the golden view. Walking slowly in the mountains underneath the constellations. Yeah, I know that you've been waiting for me. Time is losing all its meaning, like I'm living in a dream, and I've been chasing all the feelings I need. It's in these moments with words unspoken, my eyes wide open, life tastes so sweet. It's in these moments where all I know is coming into focus, and now I see. It's in these moments. It's in these moments. Oh, I know that you've been waiting. It's in these moments. Oh, I got lost on a winding road in the dark of night with the stars aglow. Heaven's up above, got me below as I head to you like the river flows. Walking slowly in the mountains underneath the constellations. Yeah, I know that you've been waiting for me. Time is losing all its meaning, like I'm living in a dream, and I've been chasing all the feelings I need. It's in these moments with words unspoken, my eyes wide open, life tastes so sweet. It's in these moments where all I know is coming into focus, and now I see. It's in these moments. It's in these moments.
So guys, I'm already done hanging the covers and the throw blankets, and we've come to the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching, and let's meet on the next one. May the Lord bless you and protect you wherever you are. Goodbye.